Hey guys, how's it going? Toby, welcome back to a brand new episode of our career mode series with Cardiff City, and I'm sure you guys can guess, I'm still pretty ill. I'm really struggling with my voice, so I do apologise about sounding incredibly rough, but we pick up where we left off in the previous episode. If you missed it, I'll leave it down in the description, but we do end up selling Gastele. I just didn't really want him. I didn't think we needed him in the team. I didn't think he could bring anything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't think we did need him. He was in our reserves, and if we can get an extra 270,000 from him, I can't really complain, because extra money, we may be able to bring in some extra youth, and it should be really interesting. So we try and put in some more offers. In the last episode, we were scouting some players, trying to see who was decent, and what I really want to do is get a couple of centre backs. One of them I'll actually use now, so in my first team, and then one that I might send out on loan that looks like a really decent prospect. This one from Nottingham Forest looks fairly decent. Now, I don't know how his stats are going to fare. I'll have to wait until the scout report comes back, but I put in an offer just to get things going a little bit, and I really want to get Koulibaly because he is absolutely insane. He's got some crazy high strength. I accidentally put him in for 30 million. I did not mean to do that. I'm only going to put him in for 3 million. That is my offer, but he's got such good strength. He's reasonably quick, and I think he'd be absolutely amazing to have in our first team. But like I said, I really do want to focus on trying to get some youth into Team 4. A bit of a bargain, trying to make some money and get things going a little bit. So I try and look at Natambwe. He looks really solid. 6'2", 20, a centre defensive mid. If I can try and pick him up, that'd be awesome, but I need to wait for the scout report to come back a little bit so I can have a bit more information, because at the moment, I literally know nothing about him. So, let's jump into some pre-season games, and our first one is against a ridiculously strong Real Madrid side with Bale, Isco, Ronaldo, but we beat them 1-0, which is completely ridiculous. I don't know how that even happened, especially when we didn't have our full starting 11. Like, Gary Medel is still on the bench, injured a little bit. I say on the bench, he's in the reserves injured, but that was a ridiculous win. Like, I know it's only pre-season and it really doesn't matter at all, but it was pretty cool. I did expect that. We try and get this Fulham centre-back on loan. Now, this guy looks absolutely awesome, and hopefully, if we can get him on a season loan, that'd be really good. Then we've got a little bit of rotation. This is a youth player that I want to try and get because he's young. He looks like he's got decent stats at the moment. He plays for Shrewsbury. I kind of want to loan him out, get him on our books, and then send him out to a club to try and improve him, see if we can get some more money out of him in the future. So he's more of a future plan prospect, if that makes any sense at all. And I really want you guys to comment down below of anything to help this series out, because I'm not used to career mode editing and I'm not sure what you guys really want to see. So if you can help me in any way at all, that'd be really awesome, because I am pretty new to this sort of stuff. I'm more of an ultimate team kind of guy, so any suggestions or criticism, please leave it down below. I really don't mind. I just want the series to be as enjoyable as it physically can for you guys. Unfortunately, we lose our second pre-season friendly with Iago Falque getting a goal for Valisano. I was a bit good about that, considering we just had a really nice win against Real Madrid, but we do have an offer accepted for Connor Goldson. He is one of the players that I really do want to try and get to loan out to another club. I think he can improve. I don't know, I haven't seen his potential obviously, but I think he can improve. I'm going to hold out until accepting the final offer, but I think he could be a fairly decent prospect once his scout report comes back. I really want this Fulham centre back though, I really do. He looks absolutely awesome, and I'm going to try and get him on loan. Hopefully we can. I'm going to reject the offer for the Nottingham Forest centre back because I kind of want this guy instead. This guy looks so much better as a young centre back, and we go into our third pre-season game against Atalanta, and we do end up drawing 2-2. Cornelius getting a couple of goals. But let me know what you'd like me to do in this series, if you'd like me to carry on with these youth style players or get someone with a bit more experience, because I don't really know what's best for a lower tier BPL team. Someone that's been recently promoted, and I really want to do the best I can with Cardiff. They're a fun team, and I am really enjoying it. Now, if you missed it there, Gary Medel was saying that he wants to play the game. He's been injured in pre-season, he hasn't played a game at all, he's been on the reserves, and he said to me he really wants a chance against West Ham, so I thought I'd give it to him, see how he performs. I'm a little bit worried because I don't want him to get injured at all, because if he does, he's probably one of our best players without a shadow of a doubt. And unfortunately, Cornelius there with a finesse shot that just went wide. That would have been an amazing goal, and I really did struggle. I found this genuinely really difficult. I bring on 3 substitutions just to change things up a little bit, bring on the man Peter Odemwingie, and I was really struggling to score goals and create chances. Like literally both of the teams, like the computer and myself, there was nothing really going on. Like this is the only real promising attack that West Ham had, but I just couldn't do anything myself. The game ends 0-0. I wanted to pick up the 3 points against West Ham, but unfortunately we couldn't do it. Let me know of any tips down below, because I am genuinely struggling with career mode, and we've got a huge game against Manchester City next, which is going to be insanely difficult, like really tough. It should be interesting, so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. But I really hope you have enjoyed this episode of career mode. Leave a like if you did. Thank you very much for watching. Those are the other final scores in the league. Fairly nice results, but like I said, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, have an amazing day, and goodbye.